Hello, this is going to be a run of the Pokermon mods available for Balatro currently. There are a total of 7 mod packs that are currently integrated together using the base Pokermon, of course, included. We're going to be doing a gold stake run on the competitive deck. Just to explain how this deck works, it talks about something called nature. Some jokers interact with specific ranks and specific suits. And this deck basically puts those interactable elements as your most common cards. So you have a ton of spades, your nature is going to be spades if the suit's applicable. So probably a lot more obvious once we see jokers with natures. Alright, here we go. Let's see. We aren't working with any great, skips here, so we're just going to play. We got some 10s, anything kind of flush angle. I'll go towards the diamonds. Bit of a risky play, but that should get us out. Everything's above 5, so. Alright, we got Vulpix. That plays around 9s. And Near of Binary, which is basically a card that benefits from using high cards. I'm gonna be risky and go for the Vulpix here. Because if I get a nature card, that will work well with our deck. All I need to do is basically make more than 1 9, and we're gonna be kind of sailing. So I think we'll try for a full house. Could get very lucky. Okay, this should do pretty well. No triggers, unfortunately. But we do have enough score to at least get out. We're just going to be quite broke. Just because it required all our hands. And we're looking for anything that's going to help us here. So this would be risky, going for a Pokermon item, but I could also just go Ekans here, which is going to give us some scoring, which is playing straights, and I think that's fine. 9, 10, Jack and Queen, so we're going to play around kind of middling straights. And we're very close to one. 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack is probably 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7... let's go for this. Queen Jack, 10, 9. We're missing our kind of needed piece here. Hopefully we get it. This will work. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go for this. The card's debuffed, so. Okay. Really looking for some kind of deck fix here. Really want that, we really want that voucher as well. Hopefully we can get it in time. We're gonna do the same thing where we play around high-ish. Well, we should probably play around the low straight here. I'll play this. Gets me a strength, like, incredible. Exactly what we want. A triple. I think we can win from just this, right? Yeah. Probably should have played the full house, but it doesn't matter in this case. Okay, we're broke. This one discard gains... Last one. Okay, that's... I don't know if that's gonna make us live. I think I prefer it to the straights, because at least we can play towards the 9s then. Maybe Vulpix can get us some useful cards. I'm gonna just play this. I shouldn't be. I should be doing discards first, so that's completely my bad. There's that, which is really good. Okay, question is, do we just play the 5 of the kind? I think we do, personally. I think we're gonna need it. I was probably... I can't believe Vulpix didn't trigger that, but yeah, I think I was wrong there. I think that was a misplay. That's okay. I am gonna... Like, I'm broke. I can't afford anything. I need to get more of these 9s somehow. Upgrade... you don't get energized. Okay. So energy, basically, you can upgrade cards by playing these. It depends on the type. So, like, if I had a electric type or lightning type, I would upgrade it. In this case, I've upgraded Charmander, so their scaling is a little bit faster. This is quite bad. I don't particularly want this, because I don't know... Okay, so it's 4 of a kind. So I'm gonna try and play a little bit smarter here. Now I'm gonna play the 5. And I'm gonna get a Fool. Fool is really nice. I could really use like a Hermit. This could be really nice too. But I don't think I want anything for now. I think I just need to sort of play it by ear. And I think I'm gonna try and get the 8. And if I get another, yeah, that's enough to make me want to strength. And we'll play to get as many 9s as possible, and then we'll play a few hands. I don't know how much I'm actually scoring with a 5 of a kind at this point. Okay, that's nice. Good tarots. Tarots, I should say. Right, we open the Spectral and we get a Wraith and a Obituary. This creates an energy card that matches an own Joker's type if scored in first hand of round. So that's quite good to put in our 9s. I'm also broke enough where I'm going to consider a Wraith, because these are pretty much always legendaries. I'll take a risk. Ah. Okay. Interesting. So we need to now play around gaining cards to destroy, which is doable, but we're going to need a lot more 9s. Let's first play these. We're then gonna do a Hierophant, and we're gonna World. I'm then gonna do this. Okay, we have a Flush 5. That's really nice. No idea if this will win, but... Right, that helps us quite a bit. Well, Temperance here. I'm not going to do anything further. I think I can survive this round. I'm now going to play this 5 of a kind. I'm going to wait, actually. I need to make sure I'm at 0 discards because of Charmander. Fair amount of 9s. Okay, at this point, how many 9s do I have? 2. That's really nice. That's an incredibly good lucky hit. That has probably saved the run. These tarots have been fine, but they're not exactly what I'm looking for. I need card destructors here. The Tentacool is great. It's a shame we're in 9s. Let's see what we can do. Let's buy these. The Planet X is fine for now, and we'll keep going. Right. Now, I don't know if the 5 of a kind is better than the Flush 5. Flush 5 is better for now, so I should be making all of these spades. I should then do this, and we'll see how it goes. Again, not great, to be honest. Hangman is fantastic though, that is exactly what we're looking for. That is going to get us off the ground. So we need to start eliminating ranks, so we should make sure we remove a pair. I'll take the Weedle, $2, 20 chips, really helpful. And I'm going to use the Temperance, and I'm going to open one pack, but not both. Not getting anything useful. Right, let's get rid of something like 2s. And we'll play around getting more 9s. We have Charmeleon now. Charmeleon is an upgraded version of Charmander. Charizard kind of banks the mult you've gained already and then get a multiplier. So we will be playing towards that. That's going to be really helpful. Shouldn't have done that. Luckily we don't win. An Empress is interesting. Let's play for the 2-pair. Let's get some Empress going. Let's get another Devil down. And I think we just play the 2-pair. I think we can get away with this. Ooh. Well, let's see. I think if we have this going, we should be okay. Just. Alright, so we're a little bit bad on the scoring. Now this is fantastic. This is exactly what we need. It gives us a plus mult for free of a kinds and also some chips if we have 9s. So we're gonna take that. Because having more chips and mult is just great. We wanted to get rid of 2s ideally, but we can get rid of these 7s. Maybe more 9s here. Nothing of the sort. We can get all gold cards with this. I don't know if we necessarily want that with the buffs we already have, so I'm gonna ignore it. Core. Transforms after playing 2 hands. I've never seen this. I'm gonna try it. I don't know what it does. Which is always interesting, so. Right. We're gonna have to be really careful here. We need to kind of just play the 9s we get. Perfect. We have a flush 5 going. Let's get it moving. Wonderful. Not a tarot we particularly want. That's a really nice voucher. Okay. We got some stuff here. Transformation. Energize the leftmost or selected Pokemon evolves to the highest stage. What do we need most? Vulpix upgraded. Holding negative medium. 1 chance for each played 9 to create a tarot card. So I'm going to level you. Okay. Now we have a boss blind here. The mirror. It's going to turn a rightmost joker into Ditto. Ditto is a perishable joker that will transform into another joker, so it's perishable. So basically, you're going to lose a card, and losing Minior is fine to me. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of make like a super card. Kind of as a something we can kind of def target. I don't necessarily. I want to make sure we can actually get out. Okay, our flush 5 is here. We'll reuse the lovers. We don't necessarily need it. That was quite bad. We might lose 7,000. Quite a lot. Just about. Okay. So Minior is not super useful, actually. So what do I want to do here? I need something to replace Minior. I need to get rid of them. We can get rid of another 7. I think we're gonna be rolling a bit here. Just to make sure we can destroy the two cards. Select 2 cards, destroy the right card, and the left card earns $2. Destroy the right card. We can start getting rid of the 10s. Destroy the right card. Let's roll. 50 chips is not enough for us. This helps. That's about all we can do. Okay, I'm gonna take the voucher. Quite bad, quite bad. Let's hope that we can survive. Maybe Minior has a different form. And maybe that one will be better. I'm just gonna sack the gold for now. I wanna get rid of it. I'll keep the stone. I'll get a sun, which is not useful. Again, not a great draw. And it has become this one again, which is not useful. I think this is going to be the end of the run. I don't think we're surviving this. Let's see. Maybe we get incredibly lucky. Wow. That lucky proc. Right, now we have Charizard, which is gonna help a lot. We can really use like a Temperance. I'm definitely gonna fool for the upgraded flush house. Sell you next round. We're gonna end up with Ditto. And now we really need our 9s. So hopefully we can get our draws here before it's too late. It was kind of an unfortunate roll last round. And I'd say the same this one. We have plenty of 9s. Again, plenty of 9s. Right, I think this is going to be fine now. I think because of Charizard having 60 mult, we are sailing. Upgraded Dug Trio. Really great. I think we're gonna play the wheel. I think we're gonna play this. I think we're gonna double our money. And then I think I'm gonna go for an item pack. Okay. What can we work with here? Get rid of a 2. Get rid of a 3. And then what do we want to do? We can upgrade Charizard. I think that's the wise move. Don't particularly need any of these, so we now have double Ninetales. Super good. Do this. Again, surprised we haven't had like any deaths at all. It's quite annoying, to be honest. absolutely terrible draws again. Don't really want to... Okay, that's 5. That's good. Let's lucky. Another flush 5. Okay, we're scoring pretty great now. I think we're gonna be doing quite well for at least a little bit. This is cool, but it might be a bit too late. I don't think we necessarily need the 8 malt at this level, or this point. Firestone. We do have a metal joker, so we can upgrade you. Roll once. Make steel copy. Why not? Same with you. Let's do that. I should have made a copy of the seal. That was actually a pretty bad play on my part, but always lucky. Let's get some energies. Okay. Destroy the right card. Like so. Can't use that. Emperor's cool. Chariot. Nothing to really use there. Get rid of you. I'll take a risk with that. What do I think of the Justice? I don't think I particularly need it. 20 bucks, super nice. 40 bucks, super nice. Okay. So I'm pretty confident at this point in the game. We obviously need a replacement for Ninetales. At least one of our Ninetales. I'm gonna buy this voucher. I think we're at the capacity where we could upgrade Charizard quite a bit. Don't need this. Don't need this. This could be good. Yeah, I'll do this. Let's open both of these. We got a fire energy, which is great. I think, honestly, we're just gonna level up Charizard a bunch. It's quite nice. That's quite cool as well. Just gives us a bit of extra money. We are playing some luckies. Don't need any of these really, so we'll continue. Okay, let's see if we can find some of our seals. High Priestess, don't particularly care about you. Let's upgrade this bonus card. Now it does 69 extra chips. Let's burn you. Get a Hangman. Now ideally I want to start getting rid of this 2 and the 10s, but I haven't seen any of those yet, so I'm gonna just play this. We have our 5 of the kind. I keep saying it like that. 5 of a kind. I apologize. Judgment. At this point, I think it's worth burning the Ninetales. Let's just see what we got. Tyrogue. Interesting. That's quite a brutal debuff though. It's going to give us a 0.5 if we are to use its ability and want it to evolve. And I don't know if we particularly need it. This is obviously nice, but it's only a 2.2, so I'm gonna burn Pyro, unfortunately. Right, Hanged Man, burn the freeze, grab a Hermit, hit the Emperor, another Hermit, fantastic. We don't particularly need this. This is a Dex Fixer. It's kind of like a strength and a negative strength at the same time. Good Rod, it gives you an extra option in boosters. Should have took that before, but I was a fool. Earn $3 after using a unique tarot card. That's a shame it's at 0. So this is a cool combo, but we kind of just need a little bit more scoring, I think, just so we don't get screwed over by like the wall for the boss blind at the end. 80 chips, we can consider it for now. I can get that, that's fine. And I think that'll do for the time being. So, we want to get rid of 2s and our last 10. There it is. So I'm going to do this, because this will turn the 10 into a 9. And now we don't have any 10s in our deck. Which is very nice. Good for the kind. I'll play it. And now we're just looking again for our 9s. There's one. Hierophant. Why not? But I will be getting rid of you. Oh, we do have a 10 left. I apologize. We have 1 left, I see. So, that was a mistake on my part. Another Hangman is fantastic. Exactly what we're looking for. Says card to remove all detrimental stickers from your jokers and undebuff them. That is a rare card. Really powerful. We don't need it. But that is a great thing to know for the future. Any of these at capacity? The 2. So we can burn... We burn these 5s. We can... do this. Are we out of 7s? We have a 7, so we can increase or decrease the value of the 2, increase the value of the 6, which wipes another rank from our deck, giving us some hand size for the Appleton. Another flush 5 is fantastic. Don't particularly need any of these. We're doing okay for now. We're fine. Another magician. Not much I can do with these guys. I might play that instead of the... What's it called though? Okay, let's get rid of you. Perfect. So we are kind of money fishing. Just rolling a bit here. Sure. Nothing really getting to me here. Also, this is weird. I don't know if this deck is working properly. So, Jokes of a Nature always pick the most common one. I don't have more clubs than anything, so I'm not sure why this is using clubs, but you know, let's not worry about that too much. Let's keep a hold of the card for now, just to make sure I can get what I need. There we go. Let's try and upgrade. Wheel of Fortune. And let's do 5 luckies, because that's always fun. Death is great. Let's see if we can eliminate another rank from our deck. We're looking for a 6 or a 10. We'll open our item pack. We don't find any of those. But we can can do this. Enhances 2 random hill cards and 1 selected card into wild cards. Destroys a random non-wild card. Okay. Well, we can get rid of the 5s completely. I think we're going to lower that into a 4. And increase the king into an ace. We've now eliminated 5s, which means our hand size goes upwards. Nothing here particularly need. We've got Crimson Heart as our last boss blind. I'm gonna see if I can fish for the 9 that's a heart. I don't get it, so I'm gonna instead just convert this. Get a lovers, not something I particularly care about. And we are going to do our 5 lucky 9s. So, decent scoring. No longevity past the 8 antes, but I think that's okay. I'm quite happy with this run so far. Maybe there's a disaster in the last round. We're gonna have to see. Now, we could Dynamax our friend Charizard here. The issue with Dynamax is that it removes the base mult from Charizard, who's giving 88. And I don't think we can particularly spare that currently. So I'm going to have to ignore the Dynamax. I'll grab another linking cord. And we are going to proceed. Anything we can get rid of here? The queens. Well, this isn't the full deck, is it? So 10s and 6s. We're looking for 10s and 6s. Def, fantastic. Let's see if we can find a 10 or 6. We don't. That's okay. Let's def you. And let's just play what we got. Should have got rid of this first. Okay. So we want a replacement Joker here. It doesn't really matter what it is. We just want something that can be debuffed by the boss blind next. Right. Upgrade Charizard again. I think it's just the sensible option. Nothing here in particular. Let's see if we can deal with Crimson Heart. Okay, so with Charizard debuffed, we kind of just want to waste a hand. There's our 6 that we want to increase. But we have nothing else, so let's just do this. Yeah, 6 increase, so let's do this. Let's get rid of you guys. Justice is really nice. We're gonna throw this on our bonus card, and then we're just gonna play a hand because we need Charizard here. Perfect. So that's the exact card we want. It's completely useless to us as it affects face cards. Surprisingly, that doesn't win, which is quite shocking. I still think it's very doable here. We have our flush as we need it. We'll play the glass to be safe. And that is game. Good run.